Hi, I'm Krista Johnson. This is my horse Louie. Today we're going to do a little test to see if our groundwork's good enough to operate solely off of our rope and my body language. Easiest way to test that is drop your training stick and don't have one in your hand. Now, if you haven't done enough groundwork with your horse, or you're not sure that they would do well with it, if they're pushy or have any other kind of dangerous behaviors that you're concerned about your own safety where you need your stick, don't try this out. This is for something that you've been working on your groundwork for quite a while now. You're not sure if you're reverting to old habits and using your stick, your whip too much. We want to be able to operate off our rope and our rein and our body language and balance primarily because it relates to the ride, but we'll get started here. I'm going to ask him to back up just by putting a little bit of rhythm in my rope here. I'm going to see if he can go out and around to his left. I'm going to test it out here. It feels weird not having a stick. If I want to ask him to trot, I'm going to put that feel out in front of his nose, see if he follows it. That's a good pass. I'm going to put my hand back into neutral. Let's see if we can canter. Off a feel off the rope. That's a pass. Let's see if we can do a downward transition off a feel off the rope. We got our trot. Get our trot back here. We have a downward transition. Down to the walk. Let's see if we can drift a little bit to the outside of the circle here. Off of a feel. There he goes. He doesn't have to drift a bunch of different steps. I just want him to go forward and a little bit sideways. Let's see if we can switch directions. We're going to yield the hindquarters around here. Can we yield the forequarters around here? We go forward to the right. We trot. My rope hand back in neutral. Can we canter? Good boy. We do our downward transition, upward transition, downward transition. Can we drift? For the drift, I'm changing my balance a little bit towards his eye. Asking for that lateral flexion. There he is. There he goes. It's nice, Louie. I'm going to see if we can do our hindquarter yield. To a forequarter yield. Go forward. Let's see if we can do it this direction. Get our forequarter yield, go forward, we lope off. Can we stop? Nope, I threw him off there. But that's a pretty good pass. I didn't even have to stick my hand out to drive him at any point. He was following a feel off the rope and my body language the whole time. If you feel like you and your horse are good enough at your groundwork, you've been practicing well, try it without your stick. Thanks for joining us.